So it's December of 2025. I'm driving my car happily, looking forward to the holidays, and it starts to make a weird sound, like really weird, like, and I think, oh, I'm not sure if I can make it home. Well, I did make it home. I called the shop. Obviously, this was right before Christmas, and they said, yeah, we won't be able to take a look at it until probably December 30th. So I've been driving with the car and the sound comes on every now and then. And again, it goes. I drive a 10-year-old car that is a 2016, which I bought used. I also don't have a fancy car. I have a very normal, basic car. So it is possible that it's having some sort of major issue. So the day finally came. Today's the 30th, and I needed to be at the shop by 7:30 to drop off the car, and got there around 8. And the reason why I got there around 8 was because like the feeling of dread was really high when I woke up this morning, of just like, what if they say that it is something really bad and then I have to consider buying another car? So I got the courage and drove the car to the shop. Well, a few hours later, they called and told me that they have completed the inspection, that they had found a loose belt that was under the car, and that they think that that's what was making the noise, that they've gone through and cleaned the area and tightened everything up, and that the car is no longer making the sound. So there was nothing mechanically wrong with the car. It was just something came loose, which could have happened with any car. And I think one hard reality to accept, even when you find yourself in a more economically secure place, is that utilizing your money to avoid any negative feeling is not the way to prosperity. For me, the decision of driving a used car and maintaining it for as long as I possibly can to minimize the impact of depreciation has been a really good idea financially. But that decision maximizes for my economic well-being. It doesn't maximize for avoiding feelings and discomfort, right? I still have to know that the decision that I'm making could result in me having to experience a car breaking down and having to replace it and having to deal with all the issues that come with that. I felt very uncomfortable this morning, which is why it took me a while to get to the shop. So as you think about your 2026 vision, I encourage you to think about the challenges that you might face and the feelings that you might want to avoid and try to use your money to avoid, but how you can navigate that so you can really focus and use your resources to maximize on your goals and your dreams.